the Moi family, fellow Moi, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. I see we are very sad, but why don't we? Naomba tusalimie. Thank you. It's worse than the, okay, that's better. As Mzee Bomet said, it's very difficult to know where to begin at a time like this, when everything is seemingly so difficult. But we had to come, just to come and be with you. Looking at young Paula, that name bears a serious resemblance to me because that's my wife's name. And she is also with us on this occasion. And when I'm master of ceremony, you have a very difficult job because I cannot pretend to speak on behalf of June Moi. He's a party leader. And so is Mwango Area, another party leader. I had to confide in my brother Gideon that as we lay to rest our sister June, please allow us to address the situation as it is in our country. Because June has gone to be with the Lord. Cheerful, charming, a very charming president's daughter. Now, I met June severally, sometimes, but rarely in the absence of Mzee Moi. And she would always make you feel so comfortable, even if you are Mzee's minister or whatever. Never for a minute gave the impression that she was overbearing because she was the president's daughter. And all of us, I'm sure, can have various testimonies to the effect that this lady we are burying today is an honorable lady, one of our finest in our country, not because she was the president's daughter, but because she was a lovely soul. Allow me, therefore, to, on my behalf of my family, and Azimio la Umoja One Kenya. We never invited June to Azimio, but we knew she was with us anyway, because of Gideon. Remember, the story started with One Kenya Alliance. Whenever I saw Gideon, I saw everybody. Raymond, you are a fighter. You truly are a fighter. If it was not for distortions of democracy, you would still be a member for Rongai. These are the excesses, Gideon, I wanted to address. Because, as our brother Andrew said, our sister is not here. She's gone to heaven. But what do we do, the rest of us who are still alive? And in our honor, we have to commit to leave this country better than perhaps she has left it. So, Sister Doris, you're going to have work to do. My brother Philip, you really have a lot of work to do. And Gideon, I know the difficulties that you have gone through politically. If it was not again for machinations and things, playing around with our democratic gains, this would be a better place. So our sister June has left us when we are on the cliff, difficult economic situation, and we are happy that she could still educate our little daughter, little Paula. But what the rest of us are attempting to do is to make this country go to the next level. We cannot, on an occasion like this, in my view, talk of our sister June without referring to Mzee Moi and the legacy that he has left behind of a country united. Even when at the time he was handing over the reins of power, it was difficult for him, but he humbled himself and gave up power. So what do we say these days, Eugene, my brother, when we hear calls of extension of presidential term limits as we bid farewell to our sister? Mzee Moi did not want to do it. A lot of African leaders did it and brought a lot of grief to their country. So we celebrate dedication and statesmanship of Mzee Moi. When I saw my sister Sally Kosgei, I felt, yes, we have come to bury June. I don't know, my sister, wherever you are, I'm not embarrassing you. Thank you. When Mzee Moi was giving up, the person who stood handing over the reins of power, it was Sally there, doing an incredible job. Well, she stayed on for a while. But this is the legacy we are celebrating today of men and women mentored by Mzee Moi who are able to do a lot more for our country. Therefore, we shall not be cowed. We shall not be intimidated. Governor Iria was supposed to be in jail. We thank God that you are here today. They caught up with his wife. Hey, man, you are strong. Governor Simbarati, I spoke to him on my way here. DCI man entering his compound, a governor, because an attack at that level means you even attacking the very constitution which has given us devolution. If you harass governors, you're harassing devolution. So we have to stand up. I say, never be cowed. My brother, Chief Justice Maraga, I've never let out this secret, but we were classmates in the law school. When I saw a man who stands for what is lawful, fearlessly, administering justice to his country, I feel the whole country is here. Chief Justice Maraga, we thank you. I know my brother, Senior Counsel Philip Murgo, and your dear wife. People may want to think of maybe the remnants of Mzee Moi. No, the whole country is Mzee Moi's legacy. And therefore, we shall stand with you, Gideon. First of all, we thank you, Raymond, because you pronounce yourself, and I was here when you were given Ilim Bakora, the Kijikiti, the baton, to lead the Moi family. You have done so well. I think we need to clap for our brother Raymond because he has held his family. The family is holding together. The serenity of all this place, the excellence of Kabarak. Professor, you listen to quality music, best anywhere in the world. These wonderful young ladies, we thank God for you. This is part of Mzee's legacy. Excellence. An education system that stood very strong and which is now under threat, unfortunately. So I can go on and on. I didn't want to spoil the party for my sister June. But I thought, because she's gone, what do we do, the rest of us? We must therefore commit to deepening democratic gains. Mzee Moi could have said, I want the second and the third and the fourth term. He handed over, even when we were shouting, yote yawezekana bila Moi. Here we are. The community of Kabarak standing strong. Kenya as a nation standing strong. So may our sister rest in peace. I agree with Mzee Bomet. Clearly, sio kwenda mahali pepa peponi. She's gone to be with her maker and she's restful. Therefore, we'll all stand and shower love to little Paula and all of you guys, the Moi family. Please continue showing the example that a family can hold together even in the absence of a patriarch. May God rest us all in everlasting peace. Amen.
I would like to recognize a few other friends who are here.